Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are fine and healthy. So today again we are here for learning science. In science we learn about food, animals and where animals live, different types of things, and from two lectures we start our new unit about our body and health, right? So let's start our today's lecture. As you know, I am your science teacher, Mubasira Miss from Mahdi School. And today we continue our lesson number 7, Knowing Your Body. Right? So, in this lesson, we learn 3 topics: our body parts, we learn about hands, we learn about legs, right? So, today's topic is sense organs. So, today we learn about something new and it is sense organs. So, let's start our today's lecture with one beautiful line, that slow progress is better than no progress. Line is slow progress is better than no progress. It means if your progress is slow, if you learn things slowly, it's good, but it is not good if you don't learn anything, if you don't do any progress. So it means if it is slow, it is okay, then it is no progress. Means you stand anywhere and you are not going, it's bad thing, right? So slow progress is better than no progress. So let's start our today's topic. Now which lesson we start? Remember, we learn about lesson number 7. So, what is name of this lesson? You remember or not? Yes, we learn about our body. So, we learn about our body. The name of this lesson is Knowing Your Body. So, in this lesson, we learn about body parts, that how that parts join together and making our body, and each and every body part is important for our health and our body. If one part is missing, we can getting in trouble, right? So let's see what we learn today. Today we learn about sense organs, right? So when you read this word sense organs, you think in your mind that what is sense organs. So when I teach you that what is sense organs, you already know about this. We just know the name of sense organs, but in different way, right? So let's see that what we learn about sense organs. So where we are sitting in train, and let's go, right? Before we start our today's topic, what we do? First we revise what we learn in previous lecture, right? So what we learn in previous lecture, anyone remember? That which body part we learn in previous lecture? So let's see, we learn about body part which help us in walking. So if you want to move from one place to other place, you need this body part. Which body part it is? It is our leg, right? So we learned yesterday about our legs. So first quickly write the spelling of body parts, right? So first is hair, ear, tongue, hand, eyes, nose, stomach and leg. So these all body parts join together and making one structure, and it is our body. So you can move with this, right? So now you can understand that each and every body part is important, right? So let's see that what we learn about leg. So when we learn about leg, we learn that part of legs and we learn that how leg help us, right? So let's see what we learn about leg in previous lecture. Part of leg and leg help us. So as we learn in previous lecture, leg help us in different way, right? So here you can see the picture of one boy and body part are hands, legs, eyes, ears, tongue and stomach and hair. So what we learn in previous lecture? We learn about legs, right? So let's see what we learn in previous lecture about legs and how we join body part and make one body, right? So first we take hair of girl, then eyes, then nose and tongue and mouth, then stomach, then hands, then legs. Now which body part is missing? How this girl here? Yes, it is ears. So the body is complete. So which body part we have here? We have hands, we have legs, we have stomach, we have hair, we have eyes and we have hand, right? So it is our complete body. And what we learn? We learn about leg in previous lecture. So we learn that we have two legs, right? So we walk with help of our leg, right? So we learn that there are different parts in leg, right? So which are they? First we learn about knee. Knee is look like elbow of our hand. So same structure of leg. So we bend our hand from joint of elbow and we bend our leg with joint of knee. What is this? It is knee. So when you see your leg, now you can understand that this part is knee. Then we learn about toes. As we have fingers in hand, like that we have fingers in leg. This finger is known as toes, right? So here you can see picture of toe. Then foot. Now where is foot? Yes, like we have palm and hand, like that we have foot in leg. Then next is heel. So these all are parts of our leg which we learn in previous lecture, right? Now let's see that how our leg help us. So our leg help us in many ways. So how they are helping us? They are helping us in walk. So when we walk, we use our leg. When we run, we use our leg, right? When we ride vehicle like bicycle, motorbikes, motor cars, we use our leg, right? Then play. When you going to play, you play hide and seek, right? So when someone is caught you, you are running. So in running, what you use? You are using your leg. So in playing, you are using your leg. Then when you are swimming in water, what you use? Use your hands and leg both, right? So we use our leg in swimming. So our legs help us in playing, riding vehicles, in swimming, in using machines, in running, right? So you can understand that how our leg is help us. So when we learn about legs yesterday, we learned that we are using our leg in walking, right? So here you can see that one boy is walking and what this boy is using? Their leg. Then we learn about animals, that animals are also using their leg in walking. Then we learn that when we are running, we are using our legs. We are not run with our hands, right? Like we are not eating with our leg, like that we are not using our hand in running. So So when some animal is behind you, what you are doing? You are running, right? Then when you are playing, you are using your foot. In cricket, you can see they are running between the wicket, so they are using their leg. Then in cycling, when you ride bicycle, you have to constant cycling, right? So we are using our leg in cycling. You can understand that their legs are moving, and that's why the cycle or bicycle or bikes are moving. Then in swimming, we are using our legs and hand. Then we are using machines, we use our leg, right? So these all are uses of our legs which we learn in previous lecture. Now today what we learn? We learn today about sense organs and how sense organs help us. Now it is very important part of our body that if any one sense organs we not having, that what happen, that you cannot see, you cannot hearing, then what happen with you? It's too complicated, right? So let's see first what is sense organs. Now when you read this word sense organs, you think in your mind that what is sense organs. Now I tell you one thing, that you already know about sense organs, you already know about sense, right? Just I explained that it is sense organs. You know about this part of body and you use this part of body every day, every minute, right? So I just tell you that this is sense organs. You already know about this, right? So let's see what is sense organs. Sense organs help us to feel world around us, right? So we all are living in this world. So how we feel this world, right? So this we learn today, that how we feel the world around us. So this sense organs, which is a part of our body, is help us to feel the world around us. Now you think in your mind, right, that how we feel the world around us. So now I give you one example, right? So right now you are watching video. It is study video, right? Then you can hear my voice also, right? So you can feel that science teacher is speaking. You can see that there is a picture of Chutki on screen, right? So you can feel the world around you right now. Yes or no? Yes. So it is your atmosphere near you. What we called it? We called it surroundings, right? But how we feel it? Let's see that how we feel the world around us. You already know about these things. I just tell you that how you feel the world. Right? So let's see. Now, what you see on your screen? It is picture of boiling tea. Right? So, in evening, when you are watching TV or you are playing in your room, right? So how you know that your mom is making tea when you are not going in kitchen, but you still know that my mother is making tea. So how you know? Is there a camera in your kitchen? No. So how you know? Yes, because of smelling, right? So when you go in other city on highway, you smell like something factories. So how you know that there is a factory? because of smell, right? So like that. So you know that your mother is making tea in kitchen, right? So how you know? Smell of tea. So now when you learn this lesson, so now observe that your mother is making tea and how the tea is smell, right? So like that, when you enter in your house and you already know that your mother is making something delicious food. How? Because you know that you can smell, so you can feel the world around you, right? So it is our one sense, the sense of smelling. Understand? So here you can see that we can smell anything. We can smell that there is a dirty water without knowing. How we know that there is a dirty water? Because of smell. How you know that there is a rose flower and it is a mango? How you know? You smell it, so you can feel the smell of mango, you can feel the smell of rose, right? So you can feel the world around you, right? So it is one sense of smell, right? So first thing we learn today is smelling. It is one sense, right? Now let's see that how we know that there are three colors of rose, right? So let's count. How many pink roses we have? 4, right? Okay. Now count white roses. 1, 2, 3 and 4, right? Then count red roses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Now how we know that there are pink, white and red roses? They are smelling same, right? Every rose is smelling same. So how we know? Through our eyes. We can catch the color of rose, right? So it is our sense of see things, sense of watching, right? So you can feel that the color of rose are pink, white and red, and the color of text box is sky blue. Understand? The background of this slide is white. So how you know? You smell your mobile that there is a rose? No. So you can see that there are roses, right? So now you can understand that it is sense of watching things. So we can see through our eyes, right? Now next let's see that here is tunnel and you can see railway track, right? So how I know that there is train and coming out? How? Yes, we can hear the voice of train. We never going to see when you hear the voice of train, right? So we are going to see train? No, we just hear the voice of train and we understand that train is coming, right? So it is sense of hearing, right? So when you are in school, the bell is ringing, so you are going in recess, right? So it means you are going and see bell is ringing and then you are going? No, you just hear that there is a bell which is ringing and now it's time to going in recess, right? So it is sense of hearing. Now you already know that there is a science teacher is speaking. When you see the video of English teacher, you understand the voice of English teacher, right? So it is sense of hearing, right? Now let's see. Now what is this? It is grape, right? So how we know that these grapes are sweet? We are fox. Remember the story of fox? So fox know that the grapes are not sweet. How? Did fox taste it? No. Because fox cannot take the grapes from grapevine. That's why fox is making excuse, right? Fox is not eating grapes, remember? So how we know that these grapes are sweet? You can see any different color that these grapes are sweet? No. So how we know? We taste it, right? So it is our sense of tasting, right? So when our mother is making tea, she tastes the tea. Then she give to our father or grandfather and any guest. Why? Because we need to know that how it is tasting, right? So chili is very spicy. So how we know that chili is spicy? We can taste it. Then we know. Some chilies are not spicy. Remember the chilies like capsicum, which we use in making pizza. It is not spicy. But when we make biryani at our home, our mother is using spicy chili, right? So these are different in the taste of things. So it is sense of taste, right? Now let's see next. Now how you know that butterfly is sitting on your hand? When butterfly is sitting on your hand, how you know? Yes, it is sense of touch. When someone is touching you, then you know that butterfly is sitting on your hand, right? So it is sense of touch. AC is very fast. How we know? Because we feel cold, right? So our home is very cool when we on AC, right? So how we know? Because of our skin. So skin is one of the sense organs which help us to touch also, which help us to feel the atmosphere around us, right? So in summer we can feel the heat, in winter we can feel the cold, and in monsoon we can feel the rain. How we feel? Because we can feel raindrops on our skin, so we can feel it. So now what all this help us? These all things help us the world around us, right? We can feel it, right? So now you can understand that how we feel the world around us. So these all are sense. Smell, we can feel that rose is there. We can feel that our mother is making very delicious food with smelling. There is a garbage. How we feel? We can smell, right? Then see, we can see that the color of screen is sky blue and pink. The background is white, right? So we buy clothes, then we know that it is pink or it is orange. How we know? Because we can see. Hearing, we can hear the voice of train, we can hear the voice of aeroplane and helicopter. We can understand that there is a music, right? So it is sense of hearing. taste. We can taste the thing that it is spicy or sweet. We know that raw mango is not sweet when orange mango is sweet, right? Because we can taste it. Then touch, that when raindrops are on our hand, we can feel that there is raining, right? So it is sense. Now we learn about sense. Now let's see that which are sense organs. So I hope you all understand now that which are sense organs, right? You all are intelligent. So what we use when we want to smell anything? Yes, it is nose. So we use our nose for smelling, eye for see things, ears for hear things, tongue for taste and speak, and skin for touch and feeling the atmosphere, right? So how many sense organs we have? We have 5 sense organs: nose, eyes, ears, tongue and skin. These 5 are our sense organs. Now you think in your mind that these things I already know, right? So in starting of lecture I tell you that you already know about sense organs. I just tell you that these are our sense organs. Understand? So which are our sense organs? Quickly write: nose, eyes, ears, tongue and skin. So these are our 5 sense organs, right? So now you can understand that what are sense organs and how they are helping us, right? So let's see. First is sense organ which is help us in smelling. So which sense organ help us in smelling that there is pizza? Yes, we can smell the pizza with help of our nose. So our first sense organ is nose, which help us to smell things, right? If there is a garbage, we can smell it with nose. Rose smell is very beautiful. Right or wrong? No. Rose smell is very nice. When we tell that rose is beautiful, when we see rose, we can tell that rose is beautiful. When we smell rose, we tell that the smell of rose is nice, right? Now let's see next, eyes. Now we see with our eyes. Our eyes are the camera of our body, right? So we can see the world around us with help of our eyes, right? So now you can understand that we can identify the different color with help of our eyes, right? So now tell me that what color of these eyes? First, there is eyes or one eye? One eye. So how you know that there is one eye? Because you can see that there is only one eye, right? So now you can understand that how eye is help us, right? So the color of this eye is green, right? So now you can understand that how eye is help to identify the things. Then next, tongue. Tongue help us that it is ice cream, and ice cream is very cold. Kiwi is sweet. Donut is very yummy. Pizza is very hot, right? And the cake flavor is mango flavor. Lemon is very soury, right? And strawberry is very sweet. So how we know? when we taste it. In which part of the body help us to taste? Yes, it is tongue. So now you can understand that how sense organs are help to feel the world around us. Now hearing. So have you know that science teacher is speaking, not English teacher is speaking? Because you can hear the voice of science teacher, right? Then touch, we can feel that there is a scissor which cut our hand. Teddy bear is very soft when ice is very cool, and cactus has sharp thorns, right? And we can wear ring in our hand, and the gloves of summer is different from gloves of winter. So how we feel it? Because of skin, right? So now you can understand that we have 5 sense organs and 5 senses. So which are they? Eyes, which help us to sight. Nose help us to smell. Tongue help us to taste. Ear help us to hearing. And skin help us to touch. Right? So here you can see the 5 sense organs and 5 senses. Sense of sight, eyes, sense of taste, tongue, sense of touch, skin, sense of sound, ears, and sense of smell, nose. So I hope today we learn about sense organs, right? So I hope you all understand that what are sense organs, which you already know, right? So I hope you all enjoy this lecture and you understand that how sense organs help us to feel world around us, right? So take care of yourself and stay healthy.